Hello YouTube and welcome to, I guess you could say, my first PCGS unboxing. For those who don't know, PCGS is a coin grading service, and coin grading is essentially, there's a scale from 1 to 70. The higher you go, 70 being of course the best grade, 1 being the worst, reflects the price. Of course most collectors at least want good condition coins, so they'll pay a higher premium for higher grades and whatnot. I already know the grades for these coins as I had ordered them back when I was still in university, and I couldn't really get to them because I shipped them back to my home address instead of my dorm address just to make things simpler for myself. The coins that I will be unboxing are from Cuba and from North Korea, and I'm very excited to show them off because I would assume most of you, if not all, have not seen these coins as they are quite rare. At least some of them are, in my book, pretty rare. So without further ado, let's get in. This is the 35th anniversary box. So let's see. We can start with, I think, the North Korean coins. So I've got 3 here. Let's start with this one right here. It's from 2010, it's 1500 won. And I really cannot pronounce that. The Kwangmyeong-song, definitely butchered it. Missile launch, or I guess satellite launch. So as you can see, it got a proof 68 deep cameo. Deep cameo just being how, you guess you could say, the contrast between the reflectivity and the whiteness. So let's see if I can get this wording. So yeah, artificial Earth satellite. Then you have the Kwangmyeong-song and the Democratic Republic of Korea. So as you can see, the obverse shows kind of that portion of the hemisphere or the globe of where Korea is. And then we have the reverse, which just has, I don't remember, I know there's a specific term and historical context behind it, but I do not know. And you have, of course, the 1 ounce, 2010, 1500 won, and it's 999 silver. So this is a really cool coin because there's only 1,000 minted. And in terms of grades, it's one of the higher graded ones. I think there's only 2 or 3 in a grade higher. Super cool coin. Really hard to get. I couldn't find really any comparable listings for it. There were some brass versions of the coin, but I couldn't find any silver versions. So I'm super happy to have this in my collection now. And in this good of a condition, I'm pretty happy about that. So this is my first silver North Korean coin in my collection. And now we're gonna move on to something that I'm really hyped about. Here we have a North Korea Greek drachma from 2002, 10 won. And of course, the Greek drachma isn't from North Korea, it's from Greece. Well, North Korea and a couple other countries participated in a kind of final issue of the European currencies. So this is the final issue of the Greek drachma from 2002. Let me see if I can get... Yeah, so you can barely see it. 2001. I think that's the Greek. Oh man, I don't remember what exactly that Greek symbol is, but yep, there you can see. I don't know if that's the Parthenon or Pantheon, but super cool coin, and it's a whole series. There's actually like a lot of these coins minted by, I guess you could say, North Korea, as well as a couple other countries. I think Samoa or Tuvalu, one of those two, also had minted a couple. And I still have to submit some of the others I have in my collection. But I do have around 8 coins in the series now. And I'm really happy about that. In the reverse, we have just 1 ounce, 999, 10 won. And you have the North Korean emblem. But yeah, I really love this coin and the series of the coins because, as you can see, you have a silver coin, but within every coin there's a gemstone inlaid in it. And I think that just makes it super unique. I've never seen anything like it, and it's super cool. This one got a proof 67, not ideal. Usually you'd want to aim for a 68 or above for this series, but I take it any day because it's a rare series to find. Each coin in the series was only minted around 2,000 in terms of how many were made. But even that number, it's really an estimate because it's really hard to find any information on these coins. So this is the Greek drachma. Very beautiful coin. Here we have a really, really cool one. This is a Latvian Lat. So as you can see, it's the final issue of the Latvian Lat, 2004. And let's try to see if I can get, yeah. As you can see, one Lat. Very cool coin. This one got a proof 69 deep cameo. This is the highest in its grade, and it's the only one at a 69 graded at PCGS, so it's top pop. This is the reverse, similar to the other one. Nothing different. But really, really happy this is a 69. There have been actually, I'm not sure if there have been any 70s for the other coins in the series, but I know usually the highest is around 69 or 68. So really happy this one has a 69, hoping that the others I submit might, at least one of them can pull a 69, but that'll be really hard. Usually the average is 68 to 67. So those are the North Korean coins. And next comes my favorite area, I guess you could say. So let's start with this one right here. This one is from Cuba, as you can see, and it is from 1998. It's 10 pesos, and it is the Calixto Garcia centenary. Very, very beautiful coin. I absolutely love it. Purchased this here in Miami, and it's just really nice because you can't really find this coin at all. It's the only one graded at PCGS, so I technically have top pop for now, even though 66 is pretty low for these type of coins. As you can see, it says La Guerra Hispano-Cubano Norteamericana y Combate en Oriente. So basically, Hispanic War, Cuban, North American, Calixto Garcia combat in the Orient. So you have the three horsemen, the cavalry, with the Cuban flag. Really, really neat piece. And in the reverse, we have the Republic of Cuba, 1 ounce, 10 pesos, 999 silver, with the awesome coat of arms of Cuba. Really happy about this coin. I think, I forgot, I remember the mintage was either 5,000, 2,000, or 1,000. It's one of those three numbers. Such a cool piece in my collection. Really happy. I really want to expand more into Cuban coins, but it's really difficult as they're very expensive, and it's really hard to find good ones that are worth, to be honest, grading. I'm really trying to get my hands on a souvenir peso from I think it was the 1990s. I forgot exactly which year, 1965. There you go. But those are super hard to get. They're usually like $400 to $600. So that's my next dream coin. But yeah, really happy to have this coin in my collection. And the next is two are really cool. So this one right here, as you can see, it says SP67. SP at PCGS stands for specimen. This would have gotten a deep cam, but the thing is, with specimens, at least at PCGS, they don't give like deep cameo or cameo in the grading, which is a bit of a shame. So this is from 1995. It's 10 pesos, and it's the Jose Marti 100th anniversary silver aside PE. So as you can see, this says de la muerte de Jose Marti, Guerra de la Independencia Centenario. So basically, It's the 100th anniversary of the death of Jose Marti, who fought for the independence of Cuba, of course. So here you have a beautiful portrait of him with his sword, a rose, the book, and the manifest of Montecristo. The reverse, you have the Republic of Cuba. Prueba, 10 pesos asai. Prueba means test. So it's a test coin, actually. As you can see, it also has a plain edge. These coins were not meant for circulation. They were just test pieces. There's a whole series of them. There's silver, I think it was bronze, then there was copper, aluminum, and even a tri-metal piece. I would love to get all of them in the series, but they're very difficult because there were only 100 made of each material. So this one is the silver, plain edge, normal piece. And the next one, however, as you can see, this one got a 68. This is for some reason on the case itself. You have, this is actually a Pied Fort, and the reason for this is because, as you can see, this is the normal variation, and this is the Pied Fort. It's basically double the thickness of the normal coin. Everything else about it is the same. So as you can see, you've got Jose Marti for everything else. I'm really ashamed that the case seems to be like marked up, but that's, well, I can't do much about that. I'd actually returned the coin back to PCGS because it had arrived in a cracked holder. So at least now I actually physically have it back in my hands. Really excited for that. And the reverse, as you can see, similar, República de Cuba, and test 10 pesos SAI. So yeah, really awesome piece of Cuban history, and I think really happy. Again, these 3 coins from Cuba, so these 2 plus this one right here are the only ones graded at PCGS, so I technically have top pop in all of them. And you know, I'm just hoping that that'll mean more people in the future will grade their coins at PCGS. I know a lot of Cuban coins are graded at NGC, as they were more of the leader, I guess you could say, in world coins, and started grading world coins earlier, if I'm not mistaken. But I'm a really big PCGS fan. I've done quite a few submissions to them, and I just really like the quality of the True Views. I think the True Views are a really awesome part of PCGS, as well as the registry set. Not that any of the coins I just showed you are part of the registry set. I would love to try to actually get this series, the final issue series, to become its own set in the PCGS registry set. Probably gonna be very difficult and probably gonna get denied. Once I finish the next submission for the 4 other coins in the series, I'll have 6 graded, so I can, once I get those back, I'll be able to officially send in the request. But I do not think it'll pan out, as North Korea doesn't even have any sets to, I guess you could say, add on to. But that's it for today's video. I'd really like to thank you guys for keeping up with the channel, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed the video. I will be trying to do some, I guess you could say, edits. We'll see throughout this video. I'm gonna try to see what I can do real quick. But so if you notice anything throughout this video that looked a little weird or out of place, I'm trying to mess around more with some software that I recently got, and I really wanted to try it out. So thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this sort of content, you can always leave a like. If you really want to learn more about these pesos or about the North Korean coins, or if you have information yourself about them, you can always leave it down in the comments. I love learning from you guys. I love conversing with everybody. It just helps me, I guess you could say, learn more about the hobby that I really enjoy of. And lastly, if you want to keep up to date with my videos, subscribing always helps. The next video will be about going over the submission of the coins that I will be submitting to PCGS and other stuff like that. So I'm very excited for the future, and thank you guys again for watching. So remember to stay safe and have a great day.